We have figured out what kind of compounds give Stollen's test, Fehling test and iodoform test. Acids will give iodoform test? No. We have a methyl system, but will it give iodoform? No. On the other side in the box, you can only have hydrogen or carbon. We have done some 36 questions we have done, yeah? Hello everyone. Welcome to ATP STEM. My name is Sahaj and we will be taking care of tests in organic chemistry today. Alright, so what tests we will be covering today? We will cover Tollens reagent test, Fehling's reagent test and iodoform test. Let's start. Tollens reagent test I am starting with. Tollens reagent, it's a weak oxidizing agent. What exactly is Tollens reagent? It is ammonical silver nitrate. You can see it's a coordination compound where ammonia has acted as a ligand. The idea is silver is in +1 oxidation state. Silver from +1 oxidation state want to get reduced to silver metal, hence oxidizing the other entity in process, hence the term oxidizing agent. Now, Tollens reagent being a weak oxidizing agent, it can be used to distinguish between aldehydes and ketones. Aldehydes, they are easily oxidized. On the other hand, ketones they tend to resist oxidation. Aldehyde on the other hand, they get oxidized easily to their respective carboxylic acid. When I am saying respective carboxylic acid, that means there is no change in number of carbons. So imagine you are starting with a 2 carbon aldehyde. Upon oxidation, you will be getting a 2 carbon carboxylic acid. That is the idea. Okay, so let's start. Aldehyde I have taken here. I have taken Tollens reagent. Tollens reagent has oxidized this aldehyde to its respective carboxylate ion and it itself got reduced to silver metal. Now, this silver metal, when you carry out this experiment, this silver metal gets deposited on the surface, inner surface of the test tube and creating a brilliant silver mirror. Hence, it is sometimes also referred as silver mirror test. Alright, so who gives this test? All aldehydes, without any exception, all aldehydes upon reaction with Tollens reagent gives carboxylate ion, they themselves gets reduced, hence forms silver mirror. So that is one thing. Now, some special mentions here. Tollens test is given by all the aldehydes. It is given by formic acid. Formic acid is the only acid which easily gets oxidized. So the reasoning which is given here is formic acid also contain an aldehyde-like group. So this HC double bond O, which is a characteristic of aldehyde, formic acid also contains this aldehyde-like group. So it also gets oxidized. It is also given by alpha hydroxy ketone. So now what is the meaning of this term alpha hydroxy ketone? So if there is a ketone here and on the alpha position, this is alpha, adjacent position alpha, if you have OH at any of the side, Tollens reagent oxidizes these entities as well. So you will remember this. On side it is given by alpha hydroxy ketones. For example, benzoin. Benzoin is the compound we got in benzoin condensation reaction, right? So that was an alpha hydroxy ketone. If you remember the structure of benzoin, it was something like this. OH here and then again benzene. So alpha position and we have OH present. So yeah, this is the special mention. It is given by all the aldehydes without any exception. It is given by formic acid and alpha hydroxy ketones. So moving on to Fehling's reagent test. Fehling's reagent is made by two solutions. There is Fehling solution A and Fehling solution B. Fehling solution A is aqueous copper sulfate, as we can see here, copper in +2 form. That will get reduced eventually, and to provide basic medium we use sodium potassium tartrate, which is also called Rochelle's salt. Alright, let's see. Again, just like Tollens reagent, it is also a weak oxidizing agent, so it is capable of oxidizing aldehydes to their respective carboxylate ions, but it won't oxidize ketones as ketone resist oxidation. So that is what we have written here. Let's move forward to check the reaction. We have an aldehyde here, copper 2+. The source of this is CuSO4. Copper 2+ is coming from copper sulfate. Copper 2+ oxidize this aldehyde to its respective carboxylate ion and itself got reduced to +1 form. Now, copper oxide in +1 form, it's a reddish brown precipitate, and this formation of reddish brown precipitate gives us an idea that okay, Fehling's reagent test is positive. So it is given by aldehydes because they are getting easily oxidized. Similarly, for Tollens reagent, the idea was exactly the same. Formation of silver mirror gave us the idea that aldehyde might be present apart from two special mentions. Don't forget that. So it was formic acid and it was alpha hydroxy ketone. So similar idea here. Aldehydes give this test, but there is an important exception. This Fellings reagent test is not given by aromatic aldehydes. On the other hand, Tollens test was given by all the aldehydes, be it aromatic or non-aromatic. Aromatic aldehydes, for example, benzaldehyde, benzene related aldehydes. Fellings reagent, no. Tollens reagent, yes. Yeah, and again, just like Tollens reagent, this is given by formic acid as well. Okay, moving on to iodoform test. We will solve some questions to get better idea of what kind of questions we can expect. But as of now, we are moving on to iodoform test. Iodoform test is a test for methylation. CH3 has to be present. CH3 has to be present where? So we should have an aldehyde or a ketone, basically a carbonyl. In this box, you can have hydrogen, you can have alkyl groups. You are not allowed to have, let's say, OH here or NH2 here or ester here. Anything else not allowed. Just hydrogen or alkyl groups. Now, alkyl groups, when I am saying, it can be methyl, it can be ethyl, it can be benzene ring, it can be propyl, whatever it can be, but it should be a carbon related group or hydrogen. Not OH, not NH2, not an ester, nothing like that. Okay, same, we can have a 2-degree alcohol type system, 2 degree or 1 degree, depending on what is the R and what is the H we have taken. But if this template, look at this template, if this template is present, and in the box you should have either hydrogen or alkyl group, then iodoform test is given as positive, right? So again, what is the test? We add I2 and NaOH. From this methyl we get this iodoform CHI3. CHI3 iodoform, it's a yellow precipitate. Now what happens to the rest of the situation? It becomes its respective carboxylate ion. Respective carboxylate ion. So whatever number of carbons are present here in this, apart from CH3, those many number of carbons are present in the carboxylate ion. What happened to that CH3? That carbon became iodoform. So mechanism we are not discussing here. As of now, we are just discussing a short trick how to identify which compounds will be giving us iodoform test. So we have to look for these two templates. So it can be an alcohol, it can be aldehyde or a ketone. CH3 should be present on one side and on other side there should be hydrogen or some carbon related group, not OH, not NH2. Alright, so let's start with some questions. Yeah, so what compounds I have taken? Let's see, let's check once. We have taken formaldehyde, acetaldehyde, acetone, acetophenone, benzaldehyde, benzoic acid, formic acid, ethanoic acid, methanol, ethanol, propane 1-ol and propane 2-ol we have taken. Yeah, and what we are checking here, we are checking whether this compound, I have taken 12 questions and 12 into 3, we have taken 36 questions. Let's check. The question says some compound is given, you have to check whether it will be giving you Tollens test, Felling test or iodoform test, right? So one question I'll do, rest you will do on your own. Yeah, so formaldehyde, I am making the structure of formaldehyde. This is HC double bond OH. Now Tollens test, is it an aldehyde? Yes. Felling test, is it an aldehyde? Yes. Is it an aromatic aldehydes? No. Aromatic aldehydes do not give Fellings reagent test, only aliphatic, open chain. So yeah, this is fine. Iodoform, we need a CH3 system on either of the C double bond O side. So iodoform test, no. So this is what we will be checking for all the compounds. So one question I have done for you, please write all these compounds, pause the video, write all these compounds in your notebook and please solve these questions on your own. Whenever you are ready, unpause the video and we'll start the discussion. See, organic chemistry, you can never learn organic chemistry by reading. You have to write that in your notebook and solve the questions. Alright, so please solve the question, unpause the video whenever you are ready, and we are starting with the discussion. Okay, I hope you have solved all the questions. These structures I have made, let's check whether it will be giving us Tollens, Fellings and iodoform test. So first question we did, Tollens test, yes. Aldehyde, Fellings test, open chain aldehyde, yes. Iodoform, no. Acetaldehyde, aldehyde, Tollens, yes. Fellings, yes. Iodoform, we have this methylated system, yes. Yeah. Acetophenone, it's a ketone. Ketones don't give Tollens or Fellings reagent test. No. No. Okay, it's a methylated ketone. Iodoform? Yes. Yeah. Acetophenone, again a ketone. Tollens? No. Fellings? No. Oh, it's a ketone with a methylated system. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Benzaldehyde, aldehyde, aromatic aldehyde, Tollens reagent, no problem. Fellings reagent, no, it does not, it is not given by aromatic aldehyde. Okay, we need a methylated system for iodoform, no. Yeah, moving on, benzoic acid, Tollens, no. Fellings, no. Iodoform, no. Yeah, okay. One acid used to give Tollens and Fellings test, that special acid was formic acid, just that. Benzoic acid, none of them. Formic acid, oh, again, formic acid, Tollens, yes. Fellings, yes. Iodoform, no. Iodoform test is not given by any acid as such. Yeah. Ethanoic acid, will it get oxidized by Tollens or Fellings? No. Yeah. Only acid which was getting oxidized was formic acid. Last one, acids will give iodoform test? No. We have a methyl system, but will it give iodoform? No. On the other side, in the box, you can only have hydrogen or carbon. Methanol, Tollens? No. Fellings? No. They are given by aldehydes. Yeah. Okay. Now, we should have a methylated system for iodoform. We don't have that, right? Ethanol, methylated system, the same template. In the box we have hydrogen. Go back and check the template of iodoform. So iodoform test, yes. Yeah. Tollens and Fellings given by aldehydes. This is an alcohol, no Tollens or Fellings. Two alcohols, two isomers of propanol we are taking. Let's check. So in the first one, aldehyde, it's not an aldehyde. It's not an aldehyde. Fellings and Tollens test, they are tests for aldehydes. So yeah, this won't be giving, this propane one all won't be giving either Tollens or Fellings test. Now for iodoform, let's check. So we have OH here, H here on carbon. Okay, in this side we need methylated system. As of now we have ethyl. No. Yeah, so let's go back and check the template for iodoform once. Yeah, this is the template. So let's check. We should have a methyl here. On this, in this box, we can have hydrogen or methyl. Anything can be there. But yeah, here on one side, we should have methyl present. So yeah, propane 2-ol. Let's check. This seems to be fitting the template of iodoform test where CH3 is present in the box. So iodoform test, yes. Alcohol do not give Fellings or Tollens test. Alright, so these are the questions we have done, some 36 questions we have done, yeah, and we have figured out what kind of compounds give Tollens test, Felling test and iodoform test. Yeah, so the questions we generally expect from this are the distinguish between type questions where any two compounds will be given, a pair of compounds will be given to you out of maybe most probably from these 12, and you have to figure out a proper test to distinguish between them. This is all we had to discuss in today's video. Let's meet in the next video. Till then, take care. Thank you.